Welcome to our video, where we delve into the fascinating world of libertarianism and explore why it can be good for the economy. Libertarianism is a political and economic philosophy that emphasizes limited government intervention and places a high value on individual liberty and economic freedom. In this video, we'll break down the key principles of libertarianism and examine how they can positively impact the economy. From the role of government in economic affairs to the power of the free market and individual entrepreneurship, we'll provide a comprehensive look at why libertarianism is often touted as an economic boon. So, whether you're a seasoned libertarian or simply curious about the concept, join us on this journey as we explore the economic benefits of libertarianism. The role of government in the economy. In this section, we'll explore the role of government in the economy. While governments are responsible for crucial functions like enforcing contracts and protecting property rights, excessive intervention can hinder economic growth and innovation. Libertarianism advocates for limited government involvement in the economy. It argues that too much regulation can create barriers to entry for businesses and distort market dynamics. For instance, heavily regulated industries like taxis saw limited competition and higher prices until ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft disrupted the market. This illustrates how government intervention can stifle innovation and competition. Next, we'll dive into Part 2 and examine the connection between economic freedom and prosperity. Economic freedom and prosperity. In Part 2, we'll discuss economic freedom's vital role in prosperity. Economic freedom, which involves minimal government interference in the market, enables individuals and businesses to make decisions that drive economic growth. Property rights protection is a fundamental aspect of economic freedom. When people trust that their property is secure, they're more likely to invest and innovate. This encourages entrepreneurship and investment, essential drivers of economic growth. Economic freedom also hinges on limited government intervention. Less regulation and taxation allow businesses to operate more efficiently, fostering a dynamic and competitive market. Now, let's explore Part 3 and the power of the free market. The power of the free market. In this section, we'll uncover the free market's benefits, a cornerstone of libertarian economic philosophy. A free market, characterized by competition, drives businesses to innovate, enhance quality, and maintain competitive prices. Competition in a free market not only benefits consumers but also incentivizes businesses to operate efficiently. A shining example of this is the rise of ride-sharing services, disrupting the heavily regulated taxi industry, offering more choices, and often lower prices to consumers. This vividly illustrates how excessive government regulation can impede innovation and competition. By understanding the power of the free market, we gain insights into how limited taxes and government spending. In Part 4, we'll explore the importance of limited taxation and government spending in a libertarian framework. Libertarians argue that high taxes and excessive government spending can have detrimental effects on economic growth. Limited taxation is crucial because it allows individuals and businesses to keep more of their hard-earned money. This encourages savings, investment, and entrepreneurship, all of which drive economic activity. When governments impose heavy taxes, it can disincentivize these essential economic activities. Furthermore, excessive government spending can lead to budget deficits and accumulation of debt. This debt burden can place a strain on future generations and potentially result in higher taxes. Libertarians advocate for responsible fiscal policies that prioritize limited government spending, ensuring that the government lives within its means. Next, in Part 5, we'll delve into individual liberty and its role in fostering entrepreneurship. Individual liberty and entrepreneurship. Part 5 explores how individual liberty is a catalyst for entrepreneurship. In a libertarian society, where individuals have the freedom to pursue their interests and dreams, entrepreneurship flourishes. When people are free to start businesses, take calculated risks, and innovate without excessive government constraints, it creates a vibrant entrepreneurial ecosystem. This fosters job creation, economic growth, and a culture of innovation. Addressing common criticisms. In this section, we'll address common criticisms of libertarianism. While libertarian principles emphasize limited government intervention, some argue that it may lead to income inequality, inadequate social safety nets, or environmental issues. We'll provide counterarguments to these criticisms, explaining how libertarianism can be balanced with policies that address societal concerns without sacrificing economic freedom. By acknowledging these criticisms and engaging in thoughtful discussions, we can better understand the nuances of libertarianism's application in the real world. Libertarianism in practice. In Part 7, we'll examine libertarianism in practice. We'll explore real-world examples of countries and regions that have embraced libertarian policies to varying degrees and their outcomes. These case studies will shed light on how libertarian principles can be applied in diverse contexts and the economic benefits they may yield. We'll also discuss areas where libertarianism has been successfully integrated into policy frameworks. By examining the practical applications of libertarianism, we can gain valuable insights into how it can positively impact economies and societies. Libertarianism in action. In Part 8, we'll take a more comprehensive look at the practical application of libertarian principles. We'll delve into specific policy areas and explore how limited government intervention, economic freedom, and the free market can drive economic growth and enhance individual freedom. We'll discuss how tax policies that emphasize limited taxation can stimulate investment and economic activity. We'll also explore how deregulation and streamlined government processes can remove barriers for entrepreneurs and businesses, encouraging innovation and competition. Furthermore, we'll investigate the role of individual property rights and contract enforcement in creating a stable economic environment that encourages both domestic and foreign investment. By examining these practical aspects in greater detail, we can gain a deeper understanding of how libertarianism can shape economic policies and positively impact societies. Embracing libertarian values. In Part 9, we'll go beyond the surface and explore how embracing libertarian values can address complex contemporary economic challenges. We'll delve into areas like income inequality, social safety nets, and environmental concerns. We'll discuss how libertarian principles can be adapted to address income inequality through policies that promote economic growth and job creation, ensuring that more individuals have opportunities for upward mobility. Additionally, we'll explore how voluntary and community-based approaches can supplement social safety nets, providing support for those in need while preserving individual liberty. Regarding environmental concerns, we'll examine market-based solutions that encourage responsible stewardship of resources without heavy-handed government regulation. We'll also discuss the importance of constructive dialogue and compromise in finding common ground between libertarian principles and other societal goals. As we conclude our in-depth exploration of libertarianism's application in economic governance, we encourage you to reflect on how these nuanced principles can contribute to a more prosperous, equitable, and free society. In conclusion, we've thoroughly examined the economic benefits of libertarianism, from its practical applications to addressing complex challenges. We've seen how limited government intervention, economic freedom, and the free market can drive growth, innovation, and individual liberty. As we wrap up, we encourage you to ponder the enduring principles of libertarianism and their potential to shape a more prosperous, equitable, and free society. Whether you embrace these ideas or approach them with skepticism, the conversation around libertarianism's role in the economy is vital for our collective future. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey.